The Terran Alliance had been invited to the Zenith Summit, a gathering of the galaxy's most advanced civilizations. On the summit's grand demonstration field, alien species displayed technologies far beyond anything humanity had imagined. Plasma shields that could fold space, energy weapons that could disintegrate asteroids, and AI-controlled ships that navigated wormholes with ease. Among the exhibits were the war machines of the Kthari, a race renowned for engineering battle mechs capable of turning planetary defenses into dust in minutes. These towering constructs were 12 meters tall, armored with adaptive alloys and equipped with energy cannons, missile arrays, and advanced targeting systems. The humans, still in awe, approached cautiously, unsure of what they were seeing. Dr. Mara Elin, the human liaison for the summit, led the group forward. "Impressive," she murmured, adjusting her glasses. "These machines are incredible." One of the Kthari engineers, a towering being with crystalline limbs, nodded. "These are our apex battle mechs, capable of surviving planetary bombardment and engaging multiple opponents simultaneously. Observe their targeting algorithms and energy efficiency." The humans crowded around the display panels, studying specifications, weaponry, and armor ratings. Then, in a moment that stunned the aliens, Captain Jace Rhine, a seasoned mech pilot, leaned forward with a grin. "So, can we race them?" The Kthari froze. "Race?" one engineer asked, blinking multiple times. Jace nodded enthusiastically. "Yeah, like a test run, speed, agility. You know, see which ones are the fastest without firing any weapons. For science and fun." The aliens exchanged puzzled glances. These constructs were designed for warfare, not recreational competitions. The idea seemed absurd. Yet Jace's tone was so confident, so innocently daring, that the engineers eventually relented, intrigued by human audacity. Within the hour, a test track was established on a controlled plateau. The Mechs were stripped of weapon functionality, and safety protocols were enacted. The humans were allowed to pilot several of the Mechs under guidance. Spectators from multiple species gathered, curious to see what the race would entail. Jace climbed into the cockpit of one of the lighter Mechs, his excitement palpable. Beside him, Lieutenant Hannah Miles did the same, adjusting controls with a mixture of precision and thrill. The Kthari observed closely, some expressing disbelief that humans could even manage the balance and maneuvering of machines designed for war. The starting signal sounded, and the race began. Mechs leapt into motion with immense power, jets propelling them across the plateau. The humans piloted with instinct and daring, taking sharp corners, navigating rocky terrain, and executing maneuvers that even the Kthari hadn't anticipated. Their machines responded with perfect fidelity, translating human intuition into mechanical precision. The crowd gasped as Jace's mech surged ahead, performing a daring mid-air flip to avoid a jagged outcrop. Hannah followed closely, managing a controlled slide down a steep cliffside, her mech's adaptive gyros keeping her upright. The Kthari engineers, initially skeptical, were now recording everything, utterly fascinated by the humans' improvisational techniques. Halfway through the course, a sudden energy vortex formed, a simulation for combat purposes that the Kthari had left active. Most pilots would have stopped, but the humans adapted. Jace redirected his mech's thrusters, using the vortex to slingshot forward, while Hannah calculated the perfect angle to ride the edge of the energy swirl, gaining speed. The aliens watched in awe as the humans exploited terrain and physics with ingenuity rather than brute force. The finish line approached, and the humans crossed it almost simultaneously. Cheers erupted, not only from the human contingent, but from spectators across multiple species. The Kthari engineers, who had doubted humans' ability to pilot their apex machines, were left stunned. One engineer finally spoke, his crystalline voice trembling with amazement. "Incredible, your species. You treat these war machines like instruments of art and sport, not destruction." Jace stepped out of his mech, grinning ear to ear. "Well, that's kind of our thing. We like to test limits and have fun while we're at it." Over the next days, the humans continued to pilot the Mechs, experimenting with speed runs, obstacle courses, and improvisational races. Each session revealed new capabilities of the machines, and the Kthari documented every move. What began as a whimsical suggestion became a collaboration, blending human creativity with alien engineering. By the end of the summit, the Kthari engineers presented their findings to the council. "We have underestimated the ingenuity of humans," one stated. Their approach to mech operation, risk-taking, improvisation, and intuition, has revealed optimizations we never anticipated. Our war machines are now better understood because of them. Mara Elin smiled at the aliens. "Humans have always been unconventional. We adapt, improvise, and push boundaries. Sometimes, we just like to see what happens when we have fun." The story of the race spread across the galaxy, becoming a symbol of human audacity, creativity, and adaptability. While other species marveled at the engineering feats, they also learned to respect the unpredictable brilliance of humans. Scientists, engineers, and diplomats alike began to approach humanity not merely as learners of technology, but as pioneers who could unlock potential in ways others never imagined. Jace and Hannah returned to Earth as heroes, their exploits immortalized in holorecords, showing humans racing apex battle mechs with instinct, courage, and humor. And in the galaxy's history books, one line remained: "We revealed our most advanced battle mechs to humans. They simply asked to race them." It became a testament not only to human daring but to the idea that curiosity and playfulness could uncover possibilities that discipline and fear never would.